Alright, continue where we left off. We're going to continue talking about raids, and so we're going to access the raid panel. We're going to take a look at the raids that we have available to us, and we're going to go back one tier, and we're going to take a quick little sneak peek at raid 3. So it's a pirate theme. Woodbeard's come to, shake things up a little bit, and also you get to see all the different cosmetics that he can drop for you and how your character can look. So we're going to jump through here. Again, I talked about the raid bonuses. These are multipliers. These guys are going to multiply with all the other item find bonuses that you have. So all other bonuses are additive. This is the multiplier. Same thing with the capture rate. The experience that you gain from your raids is going to be the same. So jumping in, 5 slots, I can pick 5 friends to bring with me. This is old content, so I'm not too worried about what a build composition would be for this. I've mentioned it before, but if you need friends, if you're trying to get friends in game, an easy way to do that is to go over here into World Chat. Mention that you're a new player, mention that you're looking for friends, and since this content is so old and players have progressed so past farthest, it's very easy to get someone that can carry you all the way through without much hassle. But we're going back here. One of the reasons to go back to old content is to capture old familiars. So I'll talk about some of the familiars here, or maybe you're progressing through this currently. And so we'll just talk about what kind of fusion familiars might be valuable to you. Jack, this guy right here, the skeleton, he can be upgraded into Jack. That's not a pretty valuable one. The green guy there, while he does have a fusion, it doesn't go into any of the most common or most valuable familiars. The squid guy here, he can actually combine with another familiar that is not in this raid and make a pretty good tank. So he was actually one of the tanks that my main account used for a while as I was progressing through. I wanted something that was higher than a squib, or not a squib. What is it? Higher than shrimps. And so I was able to get it by trying to capture a lot of these squids while I was still there. I guess I should say octopus. But the octopus, I believe it's called Crackers. He will combine with Tealkers, which is a dungeon boss that you'll get in the main campaign. And those guys will come together and they'll give you Tealkers or something like that. But he was easy to catch, easy to stable while I was spending time progressing through this dungeon. Like I mentioned, each raid will have its own rare legendary familiar. And in Raid 3, this is probably one of the most sought after rares because it is used for Zovelby. So he's a little goblin looking like guy. He's got a treasure bag over his shoulder, and he will combine with the raid boss of Raid 5 to give you one of the better tanks in the game. It's a legendary tank with a good amount of block, and he can be further infused or further fused to Wallogder, which is one of the mythic damage-dealing familiars, or fusions, I should say. So that pretty much wraps up Raid 3. It's old content, so there's not much use to going into talking about different builds and the attacks of the different familiars, since it's so easy to get friends that can carry you through it. But one of the reasons to go through here is if you're using it if you're in the zone and you're using it to get more experience and more items. Obviously, raid's a great way to get experience. Or if you're going back to the old content on Thursday on a capture rate day and you're trying to capture an old familiar such as Bully, which we didn't see today. It's about a 1 in 10 chance to run into him, and it's even a lower percent chance to persuade him. So you want to make sure that you have the gems that you need to catch a familiar like that. So that's going to do it for this video. Look forward to doing more in the future, and thank you for watching.